Now let's talk about what happens after class ends.
I go home and wonder if anyone was actually listening.
That's honest.
What if I told you there's a quick win that takes almost no effort but compounds over time and might actually answer that question?
I like quick wins.
Session summaries. After each class, AI creates a structured summary of what you covered, for students and for your own records.
How would AI know what I covered? Is it watching me?
I'm not that creepy. But your institution probably provides tools like Teams or Zoom that can record your sessions.
Right, I can record if I choose to, but I never do anything with those recordings.
Here's what you might not realize. Those tools don't just record video, they generate transcripts automatically. Your entire lecture converted to searchable text.
Wait, I have transcripts of my classes just sitting there?
Sitting there unused. And here's what might surprise you. The quality of the summaries I can create from those transcripts is remarkably good. When you talk through what's on the board, reading a formula out loud, explaining a code snippet step by step, walking through a diagram, I can detect that those are key elements.
What do you mean, detect?
If you say, so the formula is NPV equals the sum of cash flows divided by 1 plus R to the power of T, I recognize that's a formula and format it properly in the summary. Same with code. If you're verbally walking through Python syntax, the summary shows it as actual code, not just a run-on sentence.
So when I explain something important, you pick up on that and highlight it.
Exactly. The things you emphasize verbally, the formulas you read aloud, the steps you repeat, the concepts you circle back to, those come through in the summary as the key takeaways. Bolded, formatted, structured.
I assumed transcripts were just garbled text of me saying 50 times.
There might still be a few ums in there, but the substance comes through clearly. Feed me that transcript and I'll create a structured summary. Key concepts covered, examples discussed, important questions raised, connections to other topics, action items for students.
So the workflow is record, summarize, verify, share?
Exactly. You hit record when class starts, one click. After class, download the transcript and feed it to AI with a summary prompt. That takes a couple minutes.
Then you verify. I might miss nuances or misinterpret something. A 5-minute review catches any issues.
And then I just post it somewhere?
Here's a tip that makes this even better. Ask AI to generate the summary as HTML output instead of plain text.
HTML? Like a web page?
Remember what we said about study guides? Students skip things that look like more reading. A visual summary with clear sections signals this is helpful instead of this is homework.
So same content, better packaging.
Same content, students actually look at it.
Okay, but what's in it for me beyond helping students?
3 audiences benefit, and you're one of them. For students, it reinforces learning, helps anyone who missed class catch up, and creates a searchable study reference.
That's useful for them.
For you this semester, you remember what you actually covered before planning the next class. No more, wait, did I already explain that example? Or, did I mention this connects to next week's topic?
That happens more than I'd admit, especially by week 12.
Week 12 is rough for everyone.
And for future semesters, you are building an archive. What worked? What fell flat? What questions do the students ask that you should address practically next time?
So I'm building documentation as I go, instead of trying to remember in January what happened in September.
Your September self leaves notes for your January self. Very thoughtful of you.
There are 2 more benefits most faculty don't think about.
I'm listening.
First, when somebody's leave online in your LMS, you can track engagement, who's opening them, how often, which summaries get the most views before the exam.
So I can see if students are actually using them, not just guess.
And if nobody opens the Week 5 summary, but everyone opens Week 7, that tells you something about what students find valuable or confusing.
What's the second benefit?
Your summaries become source material for assessments. When you are writing exams or assignments, you have a record of exactly what topics you covered and how deeply you discussed them.
So I'm not testing students on something I only mentioned in passing while thinking I covered it thoroughly.
No more, "I could have sworn I explained this" moments when students complain about the exam.
Because I have receipts.
Documentation is a beautiful thing. One important note, though. I can miss context, misattribute comments, or oversimplify nuanced discussions. Transcripts aren't perfect, especially if audio quality is poor or multiple people talk at once.
So I can't just post whatever you generate without looking at it.
Your 5 minutes of review prevents confusion and maintains trust. Students need to know that what you share is accurate.
Think of AI as the first draft, not the final product.
I could start this next week. Record Monday's class, summarize Tuesday morning, post by Tuesday afternoon.
10 minutes of work per session. Benefits compound all semester, and by December, you have a complete archive of everything you taught.
Future you will be grateful.
Future me better be.